What if your phone bill is silently stealing your hard-earned money? You check it monthly but rarely question where every dollar goes. Imagine saving hundreds yearly without changing your lifestyle dramatically. Sounds impossible, right? Or maybe just too good to believe. But what if the real problem isn't your income, but habits? Most people accept their phone bill like an unavoidable monthly tax. They assume high costs are normal and simply part of life, but that belief quietly drains money you could use elsewhere. Think about the last time you actually reviewed your plan carefully. Did you truly understand every charge listed on their bill, or did you just glance, sigh, and pay it immediately? That moment right there is where companies quietly win. They rely on your inattention more than anything else because confusion keeps you paying more than you should. Now imagine flipping that power dynamic completely in your favor. Imagine knowing exactly what you're paying and why it exists. That clarity alone can unlock surprising opportunities to save money. But here's the real question you should ask yourself today. Are you paying for features you don't even use anymore? Many people unknowingly fund services they stopped using months ago. Streaming add-ons, extra data, insurance, and hidden subscription charges pile up, and they often hide inside your bill like invisible leaks. Small leaks don't seem dangerous until they empty your wallet slowly. What if plugging those leaks could instantly lower your monthly costs? That possibility should make you pause and rethink everything, because saving money doesn't always require earning more income. Sometimes it simply means stopping unnecessary money from leaving. Your phone bill is one of the easiest places to start, yet most people overlook it because it feels too complicated. But what if I told you it's actually simpler than expected? You don't need expert knowledge or technical skills to begin. You just need awareness, intention, and a willingness to question things, because companies rarely encourage you to downgrade your own plan. They benefit when you stay comfortable and never ask questions. That's why this conversation is more important than you think. It's not just about saving money on one bill. It's about changing how you approach every recurring expense, because once you master this, everything else becomes easier. Think of it as taking back control from automatic spending habits and replacing them with conscious, intentional financial decisions. This shift might seem small, but it creates powerful long-term impact, because small savings repeated monthly become big results yearly, and those yearly savings can transform your financial situation gradually. But first, you must recognize where your money is leaking, and your phone bill is the perfect place to start. Right now, you might feel curious, maybe even slightly skeptical. That's completely normal when something challenges your usual routine. But curiosity is exactly what will guide you forward here, because asking better questions always leads to better financial decisions. And today, you've already started asking the right ones. So here's what we're going to uncover together next. The hidden reasons your phone bill costs more than expected, the patterns that quietly increase your monthly expenses without notice, and the simple truths most people never realize about their plans. Let's dive deeper and uncover what's really happening behind the scenes. Now let's uncover what's really happening behind your phone bill costs. Most people assume their plan was chosen perfectly from the beginning, but life changes and your phone usage probably changed too, yet your plan quietly stayed the same without any adjustments. That mismatch is where unnecessary costs begin to grow unnoticed. Think about how often you actually use all your data. Do you really need that expensive unlimited plan every month? Many users barely consume half of what they are paying for, but they continue overpaying simply because it feels safer. Companies design plans that encourage you to choose more than needed because fear of running out keeps you spending extra money. Now imagine a different approach based on real usage data. One person checked their usage and discovered something surprising. They used less than 5 gigabytes every single month consistently, yet they were paying for an unlimited premium data package, and that realization alone helped them cut their bill almost in half, and they didn't feel any difference in daily phone usage. This is more common than you might think right now. Another hidden cost comes from add-ons bundled into your plan. These include things like device protection, entertainment subscriptions, and extras. At first, they seem useful and even exciting to have, but over time, many of them become completely unnecessary expenses. You stop using them, yet continue paying month after month. It's like paying rent for something you no longer live in. That's a powerful image to remember whenever reviewing your bill. Now let's talk about loyalty and why it can cost you. Staying with the same provider feels comfortable and convenient, but companies rarely reward long-term customers with better pricing automatically. In fact, new customers often receive better deals than loyal ones. That means your loyalty might actually be costing you more money. I'll say one customer decided to compare plans from different providers online. Within minutes, they found a similar plan for significantly less money. That discovery changed how they viewed their monthly expenses completely. They switched providers and saved money without losing any service quality. Stories like this happen every day, yet many ignore them because switching feels like a hassle people prefer to avoid. But avoiding small effort often leads to bigger financial losses. Now consider family plans and shared packages you might have. Are all members still actively using the plan as intended? Sometimes people leave, but their cost still remains in the bill, or usage becomes uneven, making the plan inefficient over time. Reviewing these details can reveal surprising opportunities to save money. Even small adjustments can significantly reduce your monthly expenses. Another overlooked factor is promotional pricing that eventually expires. Your bill may have increased slowly without you even noticing. Because the change felt gradual, it didn't trigger immediate concern. But over time, those increases become a noticeable financial burden. Now imagine tracking these changes and staying one step ahead. That awareness alone puts you back in control financially, because when you understand the system, you can work around it, and that's where the real advantage begins to appear clearly. But here's where things get even more interesting and unexpected. What if the biggest savings opportunity isn't what you think? What if the solution is hiding in something you already have? Let's explore that surprising twist in the next part. Now here's the twist most people never expect or even consider. The biggest savings might already exist within your current setup, not in switching providers, but optimizing what you already use. Sounds strange, but this is where real awareness creates power. Many smartphones have built-in tools that track detailed usage patterns, yet most people never open or explore these powerful features. Your phone quietly records everything about your data consumption habits, from apps draining data to background processes running constantly. That hidden information can completely change how you choose plans. Imagine discovering one app consuming most of your monthly data, not because you use it often, but due to background activity. That means you're paying for data you never intentionally used. Now imagine simply restricting that app's background data access. Suddenly your total usage drops without changing your behavior significantly. That one adjustment could allow you to downgrade your plan, and that downgrade translates directly into monthly savings over time. This is where small technical awareness creates big financial impact. Another overlooked factor is Wi-Fi usage that you already have. Think about how often you're connected to Wi-Fi daily, at home, work, cafes, and even public places regularly. Yet your mobile data plan assumes you need constant coverage. That assumption often leads you to overpay for unnecessary data. But what if you relied more intentionally on Wi-Fi connections? That shift could drastically reduce your mobile data requirements and again allow you to choose a cheaper plan confidently. Now here's something even more surprising to think about. Many people upgrade their phones more often than necessary. Those upgrades often come with hidden financing costs and bills. Monthly installments quietly increase your total phone expenses significantly, but keeping your phone longer eliminates those extra payments completely. That decision alone can save a substantial amount yearly, and most modern phones remain functional much longer than expected. Another hidden truth lies in international calling and roaming charges. Many users pay for features they rarely or never use, but these add-ons stay active because nobody reviews them carefully. Removing them can instantly reduce your bill without any downside. This is where awareness transforms into actionable financial control. But here's the deeper insight that changes everything completely. Saving money isn't just about cutting costs randomly. It's about aligning your expenses with your actual lifestyle needs. Most people never take time to analyze their real usage patterns. They simply accept default options offered by companies automatically. But default options are designed for average users, not you specifically. And you are not an average user in reality. Your habits, routines, and needs are completely unique and personal. Once you recognize that, everything starts to shift mentally. You stop accepting plans and start designing them intentionally. That mindset alone separates smart spenders from careless ones, and it creates opportunities most people never even notice because they never look deeper into what they already have. Now imagine applying this mindset to every recurring expense. The results could be life-changing over time financially, but it all begins with one simple decision today: to stop assuming and start analyzing your own situation. And now let's turn this awareness into real action steps. Now it's time to turn everything you learned into real action, because awareness without action will never change your financial situation. The first step is simple but extremely powerful when done correctly. Take out your latest phone bill and examine it carefully. Don't skim through it like you usually might do quickly. Instead, question every charge and understand why it exists. Look for anything that feels unnecessary or unfamiliar to you. Those are your first opportunities to start saving money immediately. Next, check your actual data usage from the past 3 months. This gives you a realistic average instead of guessing blindly. Compare that number with your current plan's data allowance. If there's a big gap, you are likely overpaying monthly. Now, contact your provider and ask about lower cost options available. Don't hesitate or feel uncomfortable asking for better deals. Companies often have hidden plans they don't advertise openly, but they may offer them if you simply ask confidently. Another powerful step is removing unnecessary add-ons immediately. Cancel subscriptions, insurance, or extras you no longer use. Even small charges can add up significantly over time. Now consider setting a reminder to review your bill regularly. This prevents unnoticed increases from creeping into your expenses. Staying proactive keeps you in control instead of reacting later. You can also explore alternative providers and compare their offers. Spend just 30 minutes researching options online carefully. That small effort could save you hundreds every single year. If switching feels overwhelming, start by negotiating with your provider. Mention competitive pricing and ask if they can match it. Many companies will offer discounts just to keep you. Now think about your device and how you manage upgrades. Avoid upgrading unless your phone truly needs replacement urgently. Holding onto your device longer reduces monthly installment costs. That simple habit alone can significantly lower your expenses. Also, adjust your phone settings to limit background data usage. This ensures your data consumption stays within your actual needs. Use Wi-Fi whenever possible to reduce reliance on mobile data. These small habits create consistent savings over time effortlessly. Now take a moment and imagine your savings accumulating monthly. The extra money could go towards something more meaningful, maybe investments, savings, or experiences that truly add value. This is where small financial decisions create bigger life impact, because saving money isn't just about numbers on a bill. It's about gaining control over where your money truly goes and using it in ways that support your goals. The best part is how simple these steps actually are. No complicated strategies or advanced knowledge required to begin. Just awareness, intention, and consistent follow through over time. Now you have everything you need to make a change. The only question left is whether you will act, because information alone will not improve your situation. Action is what turns knowledge into real financial results, and you are now fully equipped to take that action. So don't wait for the perfect moment to begin. Start today, even with one small adjustment on your bill, because small steps taken today create big changes tomorrow. And now let's bring everything together with one final thought. Now everything comes down to one simple but powerful realization. Your phone bill reflects your habits more than your actual needs, and habits can always be changed with awareness and intention. You are not locked into paying high bills forever. You just need to take control and make smarter decisions consistently. Think about how easy it was to overlook these costs before, and how powerful it feels to finally understand them clearly. That shift alone puts you ahead of most people already, because most people never question their recurring expenses deeply. They accept them and move on without a second thought. But you chose to stop and explore something different, and that choice is where real financial change begins. Now imagine applying this same mindset across your entire life. Every subscription, every bill, every automatic payment reviewed carefully. The savings will add up faster than you expect, and those savings could transform your future opportunities significantly, because money saved is money that can work for you. It can be invested, saved, or used for meaningful experiences instead of quietly disappearing into unnoticed monthly expenses. This is how small awareness creates long-term financial freedom, not through drastic changes, but through consistent, smart decisions. Now here's your challenge moving forward from this moment. Take 10 minutes today and review your phone bill honestly. Identify at least one change you can make immediately, then act on it without overthinking or delaying the decision. That one action will build momentum for bigger improvements, and momentum is what turns small wins into lasting habits. Don't wait until next month or a better time, because delays only keep you stuck in the same cycle. Start now, even if the step feels small or simple, because small steps are how every big change begins. And you've already taken the most important first step. You became aware of something most people ignore daily. Now it's time to use that awareness wisely. Remember, companies rely on your inaction to make profit, but you don't have to play by those rules anymore. You can question, adjust, and take back control completely. That is where your true financial power actually lies, not in earning more, but in managing what you spend. And today, you learned exactly how to start doing that. So make a decision right now before this moment passes. Will you continue overpaying, or will you take control today? The choice is entirely yours and always has been. But now you understand the consequences consequences of both paths clearly. One leads to wasted money and missed opportunities over time. The other leads to savings, control, and financial confidence. And that second path starts with one simple action today. Review your bill, make a change, and commit to consistency, because consistency is what turns knowledge into real results, and results are what truly change your financial future. So don't just watch, learn, and forget everything you heard. Take action and prove to yourself that change is possible, because it absolutely is. Starting with this small decision, your future self will thank you for acting today. And it all began with one simple question about your phone bill.